receive the opening kickoff.
Northside won the toss, and we're getting ready for kickoff. Once again, we'd like to thank All Sports Cafe for sponsoring this broadcast and making live Salem Spartans football available to you online. If you can't make it to the game, make it to the internet. Here we go.
Team to receive for the Vikings, number 5, Nick Wade, along with number 6, Logan Dennis, and number 25, number 6 is Princeton Hall, number 25, Devin Wilson, and number 25, Tyrell McIntyre. Kicking off is Nate Kraft for the Spartans. And the kick is into the end zone, and they'll bring that ball out. Hand off to number 6, Prince Hall. No gain on the play. Met initially by DeJohn Cardwell, number 63. Second down and 10 for the Vikings. Prince Hall carries, pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. There's a flag down. Holding is called against the Vikings. Penalty moves the ball to the 10-yard line. It remains second down and 20 for the Vikings. Jalen Jackson, that quarterback for the Vikings, number 8. Jackson's keeping it. Gain of about 3. Stop made by Austin Kruger, number 16. Third down and 17. Ball's on the 13-yard line. Pass was complete to number 6, Princeton Hall. Out to the 23-yard line, shy of the first down. They'll bring up 4th down and 7. Vikings in punt formation, number 21, Luke Owen is deemed to receive for the Spartans. Number 64, Evan Lawton, punting. The low kick hits the Spartan player, but picked up by number 16, Austin Kirtner, down immediately. Ball spotted in Viking territory at the 39-yard line.
All right, the ball changes hands. 9 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock, and once again, we'd like to take this time to thank All Sports Cafe for bringing you live Salem Spartans football. All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food.
Quarterback Jack Gladden hands off to Luke Owen, tripped up at the line. First met by Zach Horton, number 44. Six-yard gain, second down and 4 from the 33-yard line. Nate Craft number 40 on for the extra point attempt. The kick is good.
And it's good. First Spartans touchdown. And here's where we're at now. First quarter, a little under 9 minutes left on the clock. Spartans are up 7-0. Would also like to take this time to thank Brambleton Computer, our technology sponsor for the Salem Spartans broadcast. Brambleton Computer, home of the $50 does it deal, where labor is always just $50. No matter how much work your computer needs, the labor is always just $50.
Will Kim Horton please come to the press box? Kim Horton to the press box. Kickoff into the end zone, and that's a touchback. Ball comes out to the 20-yard line, first and 10 of the Vikings. Jackson's pass intended for number 3, Bailey Whiteley. Incomplete, second down and 10. First and 10 Vikings from their own 32-yard line. Prince Hall's the ball carrier, tackled close to the 35-yard line. Met by number 21, Luke Owen. Gain of 3 yards on the play, second down and 7. Once again, it's number 6, Prince Hall carrying. A loss on the yard back to the 33-yard line. Third down and 9. Jackson's pass caught by Bailey Whiteman, but out of bounds. Fourth down and 9 for the Vikings, and they'll have to drop back and punt. Deep to receive for the Spartans is number 21, Luke Owen. Kicking for the Vikings, number 64, Evan Lawton. Flags on the play, somebody jump. Vikings penalized 5 yards. Northside had first touch on that after they touch it. Salem football at their own 47-yard line, first down. Handoff goes to number 9, D'Angelo Ramsey. First man by number 7, Christian Fisher, just a gain of a yard on the play. Second down and 9. 7, Tay Hale. To number 5, Nick Wade. Let's go down by number 25, Terrell Mackenheimer. 4th down and 3 from the Viking 46-yard line. That's complete for Austin Gardner, number 16. The tackle by Logan Altizer after a 1st down. The ball is spotted at the Viking 27-yard line. Personal foul against the Spartans. The ball moves to the 42-yard line, and that's another Viking. 1st and 10, Northside from the 142. Jackson's pass intended for Scott Newman, number 20. Overthrown, incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Handoff goes to Princeton Hall. Tackle by Tay Hale, number 7, number 22, Van Richardson. A 6-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd down and 4. Vikings, the ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Tyrell Mackenheimer. He avoids the loss and gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 31. Second down and 10. Jackson's pass intended for number 7, Christian Fisher. Off his fingertips inside the 10, incomplete. And it will be third down and 10 for the Vikings. The pass interference in the end zone is a 15-yard penalty. An automatic first down. The ball's fired at the 16-yard line, and that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside from the Salem 16-yard line. Prince Hall, the ball carrier. Nathan Dilby, number 26, had him around the leg and brought him down after a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8.
And it does appear they're contemplating on a penalty. While they do that, let's take this time to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, for helping us bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. Also, Bramilton Computer, home of the $50 does it deal. No matter what's wrong with your computer, labor is always just $50. Make sure if you visit Bramilton Computer for a new computer or for repairs, let them know you heard it right here on Salem Spartans High School football.
5-yard penalty against the Vikings. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. Second down and 13. Jackson's pass intended for number 2, Anna Michael. I'm sorry, that's Logan Altizer, number 2. Incomplete, third down. Sideline warning against the Vikings. Third down and 13. Jackson caught in the backfield by number 63, DeJohn Cardwell, along with number 16, Austin Kudner, and it'll be fourth down and long. Fourth down and 17 from the 24-yard line. Northside calls timeout with 2:22 remaining in the first quarter.
All right, we have a timeout on the field. 2 minutes 22 seconds to go. And you are watching Salem Spartans football. It's the 2017 season. Thanks for watching. We will be broadcasting all the Salem games throughout the season. Next week, we'll be broadcasting live from Salem Spartans versus the Blacksburg. Before we get back underway from this timeout, I'll remind you this broadcast is brought to you by All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Here we go.
Ball's ready for play. Fourth down and long. Jackson's pass intended for number 5, Devin Russell, just out of reach, and will turn over on downs at the 24-yard line. Salem football, first and 10. Number 9, the ball carrier, D'Angelo Ramsey. Tackle made by number 65, Sam Helton. It's a short gain, approximately 1 yard. Loss of a yard. Second down and 11. is the ball carrier, tripped up by Zach Gordon, number 44. A gain of a yard, 3rd down and 10 for the Spartans. Ball's at the 24-yard line. Is complete to number 3, Joseph Quinn. Breaks several tackles, gets ahead to the 41-yard line. That's a Salem first down. Hand off to number 9, D'Angelo Ramsey. Pushed out of bounds by Devin Russell, number 5. Gain into Viking territory at the 47. That's a first down for Salem. Pass complete to Joseph Quinn, tackled immediately by number 5, Devin Russell. A gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. And that ends the first quarter.
All right, we're 1 quarter in. With the score, Salem 7, Northside 0. Both teams came into this game with a 2-1 record. And we'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, for making it possible for us to bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. Also our technology sponsor, Bramilton Computer. If you've got problems with your computer, does it run slow? Is the internet have bugs? Would you like to get rid of all the pop-ups? Maybe it locks up. Whatever the problem, Bramilton Computer can take care of it. The $50 does it deal is always good at Bramilton Computer. No matter what the problem, the labor is always just $50. And we are back underway with the second quarter.
The opportunity to go home with an extra $500 in your pocket. Handoff goes to number 17, Hale. Keeps churning those legs and gains ahead to about the 37-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
Somebody moved, and now we've got a penalty. Remember, this broadcast is brought to you by All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Who has the best wings in the valley? All Sports Cafe does. 8-time winner of Wing Fest and 12-year back-to-back winner of the Roanoke, or magazine's Best of Roanoke Award for Best Wings Platinum. And every Sunday and Monday, you can get 30 wings for $25.95. at both locations in Roanoke and Salem.
Handoff goes to Ty Hale. Excuse me, goes to 21, Luke Owen. Stop made by number 44, Zach Gordon. A gain of 1, second down and 9. Pass is complete to Deontay Tucker. Number 25, Tyrell McIntyre makes a stop. There's a flag.
We've got another penalty on the field, which just gives us the time to remind you of our technology sponsor, Brambleton Computer, home of the $50 does a deal. And I have to tell you personally, the staff here at Star City Television uses Brambleton Computer exclusively. They have saved us on a number of times. Most recently, saved an entire database on our computer, recovered all of our files. They are amazing computer saviors. Brambleton Computer. If you go by there, let them know you saw it right here on Salem Spartans football.
The ball is now first and 10 from the 7.5-yard line. First and goal. Another flag down. Luke Owen was the ball carrier.
And another penalty. I don't think I've seen so many penalties in a row in a game in a long time. Score is 7-0 if you're just tuning in. Salem winning. 9 minutes 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Salem is now first and goal on the 7-yard line. And from the 2-yard line, and here we go.
Hale, the ball carrier, number 7.
Did he make it? Just barely missed it, just short of the goal line. And it's now second and inches.
Foot off the goal line, second down and goal. Once again, Tim Hale, it's a good ball carrier. Looks like he's Vikings are saying they got the ball.
And the Viking fans are going crazy out here in the stands. It looks like there was a fumble. The Vikings recovered at their own 1-foot line. And it'll be the Vikings football with a long way to go. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Salem still up 7-0. And the Vikings are back on the field, taking possession, and here we go.
second down and 7. Preston Hall, number 6, carries. And they're saying it's a first down, Vikings. First and 10 from the 12. Carries. Stopped by number 19. Gain of about a yard, second down and 9. The ball is on a 23, the 13-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Brought down by number 20, Isaiah Persinger. And that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside at the 22-yard line. Brent Butler carries. We got a flag on the play. The gain is out to the 27-yard line. And they're picking up the flag. No penalty on the play. The ball's on the 27-yard line. It'll be second down and 5. Once again, the handoff goes to number 4, Butler. Not much gain on that play. A gain of 1 yard, second down and 4. Third down and 4, rather. On the 28-yard line, third and 4 on Northside. Pass complete to number 25, McElheimer. Shy of the first down by about
I've
a
got
yard.
2 people watching at home texting me. And maybe just something there. Are you at Salem or Leonard?
And now they say it is a wicked first down. That's another Northside.
Did you talk to Salem? I talked to Jeremiah earlier. I wonder if he's at. Hold on.
Jackson's pass intended for number 5,
Working for him.
Russell.
If he's working, people are
Incomplete.
watching. So
Second down and 10 for the Northside Vikings.
yeah, see if he's able to. He'd have probably texted me by now. 'Cause I
And
talked to him.
timeout called by Salem.
But yeah, check on him and see if it's working there. And I'll talk to you in just a little bit. Halftime's coming up in like 4 minutes, and we can talk. Okay, cool.
Second down and 10 for the Vikings. Straight pass to Preston Hall, and now that's a drop to the 35-yard line. Pushed out of bounds by Avery Coles, number 17. That's a gain of 3 yards. Third down and 7 for Northside. Jackson's pass is complete to number 20, Scott Newman. Tackled by number 21, Will Martin. The ball is scattered at the 34. And that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside from their own 44-yard line. 4 minutes remaining in the half. All the way down to the Salem 41-yard line, and that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside from the 42-yard line. Princeton Hall carries along the right side across the 35 and close to the 32-yard line. Marked at the 33. Second down and 1 for Northside. Delayed handoff to Devin Russell, number 5, a loss on the play. Back to the 36. Third down and 4.
And we've got a timeout here at Northside Stadium. The score still 7-0. Salem Spartans ahead. Vikings have the football with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. Let's take this moment to thank our sponsors, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. 2 convenient locations, Main Street in Salem and Grandin Road in Roanoke. And if you haven't tried All Sports Cafe wings, they are the best in the valley. When I say that, it's because they are not only the best to my taste, but also 8-time winners of the Roanoke Wing Fest, as well as 12 years voted Best Wings Platinum by the readers of Roanoker Magazine. So if you want wings, if you want the best, it's All Sports Cafe. And our technology sponsor, Bramilton Computer, home of the $50 does a deal, where labor is always just $50. And we're going to get back underway.
Jackson chased the backfield, flips it out of bounds. Fourth down and 4 on the north side from the 36-yard line. First and 10 Northside from the Salem 30-yard line. Princeton Hall carries across the 30, close to the 32-yard line. Stop made by number 26, Delby. And the ball is spotted at the 25. That's a gain of 5. Second down and 5. 1 minute left in the half. Vikings have 1 timeout remaining. Jackson's pass intended for number 3, Wendell. Incomplete. Third down, 5 yards to go. Jackson's pass intended for number 5, Devin Russell, incomplete. Seconds remaining in the half. Fourth down and 4 for Northside. And the Vikings use their final timeout.
Timeout. We got 41 seconds left in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score. Great food for helping us bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. And here we go.
Fourth down, 5 to go. Pass complete to number 20. Taken out by number 4, Deontay Tucker. Shy, looks like it will be shy. First down marker by about 1 yard. Ball placed at the 22-yard line for Salem with 32 seconds left. Number 9 ran to the ball carrier out close to the 46-yard line, stepped out of bounds. Marked at the 47. Once again, D'Angelo carries for a first down to the Viking 34-yard line, and timeout is called by Salem.
So Salem calls a timeout. We just have 4 seconds left in the first half. They're up by 7. And hoping to put more points on the board before they go inside for the half. We're going to bring you the halftime show live, and then we'll be back right after with the third quarter of this game. The Northside Vikings playing our Salem Spartans. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score. Great food. 2 convenient locations, Main Street in Salem and Grandin Road in Roanoke. If you haven't tried one of their amazing, juicy burgers, you must get into either location and take a bite of an all sports burger. All right. Timeout over, and here we go. And that'll do it for the first half. Salem 7, Vikings 0. exciting game tonight. Northside is holding its own against the Salem team that was the state champions last year. Northside marching band going to take the field. And we'll let you enjoy the marching band, and we'll be right back.
It's Taylor Clark and Morgan Cook. The band president is Heather Garvey. The band staff members are percussion instructor Travis Schmidt, color guard instructor Nicole Manti, and assistant director Vaughn Richardson. The Pride of Northside is under the direction of Tim Gallagher. This year's show is entitled Road Trip. Get your snacks and pack your bags, but leave the driving to the band as we take you from New York to Boston, Georgia, Alabama, and California before we head back home to Roanoke. Featured soloists include Alex Jones, Kendra Lucas, Ian Sigro, and Morgan Gibbons. Drum majors, please signal when your band is ready and begin your show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Northside Marching Band.
Sorry? Oh, tell me it's Greg. Yeah, thanks. Hey. Oh, all right, that's the promo for the game running, so cool. So it's working now? What? Okay. Okay. Awesome. Oh, did you talk to Jeremiah? What, is it working in Salem? Do you know? Woohoo! Yeah, Julie's watching at home. Good. Good. Yeah, the marching band is coming up. Well, it's live, but it sounds like what do you see on the screen right now? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, there's probably about a 1 minute lag between you seeing it on TV and what's happening live. Yep. Awesome! I'm so excited. Last. Well, you got it on, and evidently they've been watching the whole thing in Salem, so I think, and I tell you, last week when I was setting up, or when as people were starting to come in, a number of people came up and asked me what I was doing, and I told them, and they said, "Are you the guy that talks?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Well, we watched last week. You do a really good job. Thank you for doing it." So, and they recognized it at the stadium. And the lady that comment that was online, she's not the one who commented. She was the one who shared the post. The comment came from somebody who works on the Salem High School Facebook page. But everything seems to be okay, so I don't think there's any problem. Yeah, and Chris thought he was all in, so I don't think there's a problem. Awesome. All right, well, if you need anything else, let me know. But it's all good here. All right. Cool. Talk to you later. But I kept that order up, so when they send it, I'm going to put that around the house. Yeah, it was a crush and run. I did pretty good. The driveway's smooth, and about 2/3 of it, I got it sloped just right so all the water runs down the side in the middle. Doesn't do it all the way. I didn't realize it did it right. It was my first try. Yeah. I'm pretty happy about the driveway. Very happy. I'm more happy about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Northside marching band.
We already built the fire. In fact, we had 3 nights we had to build a fire so far. Well, we didn't have to. Elizabeth wanted a fire because she was cold. That was just fun. But when the women are cold, I mean, you know, they don't take no for an answer. So what have you been doing? What's going on? Cool. I've been over on your side of town a bunch of times. And usually when I was coming over there, I'd call to see if I could drop in and see you for a few minutes. One day I drove down your road just to see if you happened to be outside while I was there so I could say hi. But I didn't see you around. No. I didn't do the ceiling, she did it. Because I wasn't off work that week, so she had more time to do it. We put drop cloths on, on stuff that it would drip on, and then we moved everything that was sitting up against walls. Got rid of some stuff, so we have less things in that floor now, which I like much more open space. And then when we put everything back, we picked what we really needed to have on the first floor, and then didn't put back the other stuff. So it was just so cluttered. When we had that room is huge, but it didn't feel big because there was stuff everywhere. Some of it went to my grandmother's for a yard sale over there on Keggy, and I gave one piece away, and the rest of it is in the guest bedroom, which used to be our office. So our next project is to clean out the office and make an official bedroom there. And then we're going to make Eric, when he comes to visit us, use the guest bedroom, and I'm going to turn his bedroom into a music room. To bring my drum set in and put all the amps in there, and Megan's learning to play bass and drums, so we're gonna use that room to jam in. The walls were, I forget what it was called. It's kind of it's a white with a little bit of orange. Just barely, if you look at it just right, you can tell that it's tinted orange a little bit. And then the ceiling is your basic ceiling white. And the trim around the front windows, which used to be green, we changed that to a tan. bear from Home Depot. Yeah, I was really happy with it. Normally we get stuff at Lowe's, but this time we decided to try Home Depot. I was really happy with it. I mean, it was a little more expensive than average, but not super expensive. But it covered really well. It's really, I'm pretty happy with it. $30. I think it was $30 a gallon. And I think the last time we did paint, when we got it from Lowe's, we paid like $24 a gallon. But this is the first time that I've tried to actually use a pepper spray. Normally I just go get the chicken scrap and do it. When I painted my recording studio in Knoxville, we were buying paint in 5-gallon buckets, big ones, or 10-gallon. I think it was 10-gallon. Whatever the bigger paint bucket size is, and that stuff came. I think that stuff came from a Walmart back then, and that 5-gallon bucket may have been like $20. I was doing the studio on the cheap, and all they had in those big buckets was white, a black, and I think there was a blue. There wasn't a lot of color choice, so we decided to paint the studio white and gray, and we mixed the gray ourselves and came up with the shading we were going to use. And it turned out pretty good. The studio was beautiful. I wish I didn't have to leave it. We did a lot of work building that thing back in the day. Dang, I got 2 minutes until the second half starts, so I better get back to work. We need to get together soon, though. I miss you, man. All right, I'll try to I'm over in the area around your mom's. I'll drop by and see you today so I can say hi. I'm over in Oak Grove all the time.
All 50-50 ticket sellers, please return to the gift shop with your money.
All right, talk to you later.
So that we can determine the total and draw a winner.
We are only moments away from getting this game underway. If you're just tuning in, this is the live broadcast of the Salem Spartans versus the Northside Vikings. Score is 7-0 Salem. And it's been a tough game. I'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors. Of course, as always, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. 2 convenient locations, Main Street in Salem and Grandin Road in Roanoke. If you get a chance to go by, thank them for bringing you this broadcast of Salem Spartans football. If you want the best wings, juicy burgers, amazing salads, wraps, and pizza, All Sports Cafe is the place. 8-time winner of Wing Fest and 12 years back-to-back Best Wings Platinum is voted by Roanoker Magazine. We'd also like to thank Bramilton Computer, home of the $50 does a deal. If you've got problems with your computer, is it running slow? Is your internet locking up? Do you have malware, spyware, pop-ups? Whatever the problem, Bramilton Computer can fix it, and the labor is always just $50. When you go by, let them know you heard about it right here on Salem Spartans football. And it looks like the Spartans are taking the field. We are setting up for a kickoff, and we're going to get this game underway in just a moment.
Vikings receive the opening kickoff, so they will start the second half on defense. Devin Lawton kicking for the Vikings. Steve will receive Deontay Tupper and Luke Owen. Tackle made by number 42, Devin Kelly. Salem football at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Stop was made by number 25, Parnell McIntyre. Second down and a long run for Northside for the Spartans. Magic carries. No gain on the play. Second down, 3rd down and 1 rather. Zach Gordon makes a stop along with Christian Fisher. 1st and 10, at the 47-yard. About 65, Sam Houghton. And the ball carrier, flags on the play.
And we've got a penalty. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. They're going to move the ball back. And we're going to take a moment to thank All Sports Cafe for making it possible for us to bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. Stop by one location, either on Main Street in Salem or Grandin Road in Roanoke, and let them know you appreciate their sponsorship of this program.
When you get your 50-50 tickets out, we'll announce the winning number right after this play. That's the play to Nick Wade, number 5. Mackenheimer makes the tackle. It's a gain of about 16, second down and 9. Here's that winning ticket number. It's 319. By the way, if you have the winning ticket, go to the Viking gift shop to claim your money. 319294. Winning ticket, 50-50 number 319294. Luke Owen dives ahead, picks up about 3 yards to the 38-yard line. Third down 6. Pass complete to Wade. Hit by number 25, Tyrell Mackenheimer. Gain of 1 yard. 4th down and 5. Number 16 broken up by Logan Altox at number 2. And the ball turns over on down. So it'll be Northside football. Player down on the field. Looks like Krantz. The ball's on the 36-yard line. Well, we have a timeout. Let's introduce our varsity cheerleaders for this.
We've got timeout on the field for an injured player who is walking off under his own power. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, for making it possible for us to bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. All Sports Cafe with 2 convenient locations, Grandin Road in Roanoke and Main Street in Salem. And the Vikings are moving back up to the ball, so we'll get this back underway.
Marissa Puno, Megan Hundley, Michelle Harris, Michaela Rigsby, Peyton Hurd, and Savannah Sparks. Ball ready to play. Northside football at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Pass was intended for number 20, Scott Newman. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. All the way into Salem territory at the 32-yard line. That's another Viking. On the other side of the field. We have a holding penalty against Salem on the run back after the interception.
All right, so no touchdown. They're going to take that one back on a holding penalty. And let's see where they mark the ball. Looks like we're going to put it down near the 40-yard line. At the 41. So we've got an interception for Salem. They run back to the 41-yard line, and it's their ball, 1st and 10. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Number 20, Scott Newman, the injured player. He's up and walking it off. Second down and 10. Ramsey carries. Tackled by number 44, Zach Portman. Officials timeout.
And we've got an official timeout on the field. So we'll take a moment to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Home of the Valley's best wings, 8-time winner of Wing Fest, as well as 12 years in a row, voted Best Wings Platinum by the readers of Roanoke Magazine. And it's not just wings, there's pizza, there's sandwiches, there's burgers, and all of it is absolutely amazing. So if you want a good meal, if you want to watch the big game on TV while enjoying a good meal, All Sports Cafe is the place. They've got amazing daily specials. Sundays and Mondays, it's 30 wings for $25.95. Tuesdays are regular burger, fries, side only, $7.50. Wednesdays, it's seafood. Thursdays, barbecue. Friday, specialist steak. We're going to go back underway. So here we go.
Third down and 2 from the 49-yard line. Pitch goes to number 9, Ramsey. Hit hard by number 7, Fisher. Knocked out of bounds. After a 1-yard gain, it's 4th down and a yard to go at midfield. Timeout called by Salem.
And we've got a timeout on the field. So we'll take a moment to thank our technology sponsor, Bramilton Computer, home of the $50 does a deal. If you got problems with your computer, is it running slow? Is it locking up? Are you having trouble with the internet? Whatever your problem, Bramilton Computer is the solution. The labor is always just $50. All right, we've got 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Score still 7-0. Salem in the lead. And Salem's got the ball 4th and 1 on the 50-yard line. And they look like they're going to go for it. So we're coming to the end of the timeout. And we'll get this back underway.
Handoff to number 7, Hale. Number 9, Deion Richardson off the bottom of the stack. Gain of 3 on the play gives Salem a first down at the 47-yard line. Good going as the ball carrier inside the 10 before being tackled by number 2, Logan Altizer. The ball's at the 6-yard line, first down and goal to go. Good going carries. Tackled by 44, Zach Horton. The ball is on the 3-yard line, second and goal. Handoff to number 7, Tay Hale. Tackled by number 50, Cameron Thomas. Third down and goal, about 2 yards out. Seven's got it. Looks like he's shy of the goal line. Tay Hale. The ball carrier, and now it's fourth down and goal. The kick is good. 2 down.
All right, so that's the extra point and a touchdown, making it 14-0. Salem with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. We're starting to see the classic second half Salem Spartans team. They play good in the first. They always come back and play good in the second. And that's what we just saw all the way down the field after an interception for a touchdown and extra point. We'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, for making it possible for us to bring you the 2017 season of Salem Spartans football. All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Also, Brambleton Computer, our technology sponsor, home of the $50 Does It deal, where labor is always just $50. No matter what's wrong with your computer, labor is never more than $50. If you go visit Brambleton Computer or All Sports Cafe, let them know you appreciate their sponsorship, making it possible for us to bring you live Salem Spartans football. And we're going to have a kickoff. Here we go.
That was a deep to receive. Nate Craig to kick it off. Jackson's pass is complete to number 20, Scott Newman, out to the 50-yard line. Tackled by Deontay Tucker, number 4. A gain of 7 yards on that play brings up second down and 3 for the Vikings, with the ball spotted right on the midfield stripe. Jackson's pass intended for McIntyre, number 25, hold thrown out of bounds. Third down and 3. And that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside in Salem territory at the 45-yard line. Jackson's pass just out of reach of the streaking Prince Hall. Second and 10. Jackson's pass is intended for number 5, Devin Russell. Pass complete to number 20, Newman. Number 21, Luke Owen defending on the play. Gain across the 40 to the 37, 38. Fourth down and 3. Timeout called by Northside.
We've got a timeout on the field. Score is 14-0 Salem. 1 minute, 1 second left on the clock in the third quarter. And we'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Wednesdays are this broadcaster's favorite day of the week because that's the day seafood is the special at All Sports Cafe. If you like seafood like I do, you should check it out. You can go to their website at allsportscafe.net and view the specials menu as well as pictures of the entrees. But there's nothing like being there. So take it to All Sports Cafe either on Main Street in Salem or Grandin Road in Roanoke on Wednesdays and enjoy the seafood special. Tell them you heard about it right here on Salem Spartans football. And here we go.
Fourth down and 4 for the Vikings. Winslow carries. Appears to have been stopped shy of the marker. Salem takes over on downs at the 37-yard line. First attempt.
And we've got a flag on the play. They're going to bring that one back. It's a holding penalty. .45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And they're going to respot the ball.
The penalty brings the ball to the 41-yard line. Still first down and 6. Ramsey once again the ball carrier. Number 10, Isaiah Stevens, along with 71, Ethan Blank on the stop. Progress to the 46-yard line, second down and 1 yard. Toss to Ramsey. Taken down by McIntyre, number 25.
So that's the end of the third quarter.
I think we have a flag on the play.
And another penalty. It'll be holding on Salem.
Against the Spartans.
So they're going to walk this one back. And we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Salem Spartans 14 points, Northside Vikings 0.
The ball is moved all the way back to the 38-yard line, second down and 9. Pass complete to number 5, Nick Wade, taken down by Christian Fisher. That's the end of the third quarter. The score is Salem 14, Northside nothing. One more period to play. Second down and 17. Quarterback takes down the pocket again, brought down by number 4, Brent Butler. Just across the 40-yard line, third down and 12.
And an offsides penalty is going to benefit that 3rd and 12 situation, which now becomes a 3rd and 7. And we're going to try this one again.
3rd down and 7.
We've got a flag on the play. But I'm seeing a lot of Vikings making it into the backfield, putting pressure on our quarterback. Almost every play. Somebody's not getting their man. And this penalty is against Salem. And it's now 4th and really long. Looks like Salem's bringing on the punt team. And here we go.
Fair catch ball by number 5, Russell, at the 5-yard line.
We've got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Score 14-0 Salem. And the Vikings are going to start from their own 5-yard line. It's a long way to the goal line from there. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. And Bramlton Computer, home of the $50 does a deal, where labor is always just $50. No matter what's wrong with your computer, Bramlton Computer can fix it, and the labor's never more than $50. So Salem, I promise you, their service and quality is worth the drive up 419 to Bramlton Road. Bramlton Computer is the only technicians and service department that Star City Television will allow to service their computers. And they are fantastic. Here we go.
Vikings from the 5. Flag on the play. The receiver may have been held up on that play. Defensive pass interference called against the Spartans.
So we've got a pass interference on Salem. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
10 from the 20. Pass attempt for Christian Fisher. Defended by Joseph Quinn, got a flag in the backfield. It's a holding call against the Vikings.
And a holding penalty against the Vikings is going to move them back. They are now on the 5-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 5. 9 minutes, 24 seconds to go with the Spartans leading 14-0.
Hand off to Princeton Hall. Joseph Quinn makes the initial hit. Loss on the play to the 4-yard line. As he releases the ball,
Please don't touch the tripod.
goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 26 yards to go to gain the first down marker. Jackson's pass is intercepted at the 12-yard line.
I don't see any yellow flags on the field. It looks like that interception's going to stand, and the Salem Spartans are going to take over on what looks like the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Salem Spartans. We got 8 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game. Spartans leading 14-0. And here we go.
Handoff to number 21, Luke Owen. Carries the 9-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Number 21, Owen Ferry, is brought down by number 4, Butler, at the 5-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
And he crossed the goal line, but there's a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. 7 minutes left in the game. For all you Hokie fans out there, All Sports Cafe will be holding a fundraiser and watch party at 3:30 tomorrow, both locations. You can watch Virginia Tech Hokies play in high def and enjoy the Valley's best wings. That'll be 3:30 at both the Roanoke and Salem locations.
Low snap. The holder, Joe Quinn, draws a pass for the 2-point conversion.
All right, looked like a bad snap, but I can't tell if that was a trick play or quick thinking on the place kick holder's part. But we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. And once again tomorrow, for all you Hokie fans, you can cheer on the Hokies at All Sports Cafe in Salem and in Roanoke at 3:30 in high def with the Valley's best wings. And the score is 20-0 Salem. 7 minutes left to go in the game. And here's a kickoff. And it is long. That'll be a touchback. Vikings will start at the 20 with 7 minutes, 1 second to go.
Ball spotted right on the midfield stripe, and that's another Viking. First and 10 Northside from midfield. Basket play to number 3, Bailey Whiteball. Brought down by Joseph Owen, along with number 26, Nathan Delby. A gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2. Jackson's pass is overthrown, attempted to Christian Fisher. Third down and 2. Jackson's pass intended for Devin Russell, number 5. Defended by Nick Ray, number 5 for the Spartans. Now 4th down and 2 for the Vikings at the 42-yard line. Pass intended for Fisher, incomplete. Once again, the Vikings turn it over on down. Salem football at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Carried by D'Angelo Ramsey. Touchdown run by Ramsey. Grabbed on for the point after attempt.
And that's a touchdown and an extra point. With 5 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the game. Salem Spartans 27, Northside Vikings 0. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. Drop by for the Valley's best wings, or juicy char-grilled burgers, pizza, sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more. Daily specials, even lunch specials. You can find all of that at the website at allsportscafe.net. Make sure when you go in to thank them for sponsoring these broadcasts so you get to watch Salem Spartans football all season live, right here on the internet.
Vikings set to receive the kickoff. He is number 5, Devon Russell.
Exactly what I said to Rachel when I got it. But
Along with number 6, Princeton Hall, and number 25, Tyrell McIntyre.
it was like $109 to fix the screen.
Nate Kraft, the kickoff for the Spartans.
Stipulation on me paying that much money to fix it was I don't have to fix. And this
You didn't have a case at all?
well, I did. But
And it's that special time of the contest when they come up from the refreshment stand and say, hot dogs are now 2 for the price of 1. Princeton Hall takes the bouncing kickoff, and he's returned out to about the 27. Tackled by Jordan Cullen, number 2.
Happy birthday, Cam!
Hand off to Prince Hall.
I didn't mean like that.
Tackled by number 22, Van Richardson. Isaac Girls, number 12, now in the quarterback for the Vikings. And the pitch goes to Hall. Like a loss of a yard on the play, 3rd down and long 11. Timeout called by Northside.
We've got a timeout on the field. There are 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. The Salem Spartans are running away with this one 27-0. It's been an exciting night of football tonight here at Northside Stadium. And we'd like to thank our sponsor, All Sports Cafe, where the object is to score great food. If you're a Hokies fan, tomorrow live in high def at both All Sports locations, you can watch the Hokies play 3:30. And here we go.
Intended for number 23, Corey Brooks, is incomplete. Fourth down and 11. And the Vikings will drop into punt formation. Punter is number 64, Evan Lawton. Joseph Quinn, the punt returner. Tackled by Sam Held, number 65. After returning into Vikings territory to the 25-yard line.
And we've got a timeout. Let's take a moment to talk about our technology sponsor, Bramilton Computer. There's no one in the Valley that Star City Television would allow to work on their computers but Bramilton Computer. They are the home of the $50 does it deal, where labor is always just $50, no matter what's wrong. Is your computer running slow? You having trouble getting on the internet? You have pop-ups, malware, spyware, whatever the problem, Bramilton Computer can fix it. And labor is never more than $50. Also, they have a wide selection of computers. Maybe you need to replace your computer. Bramilton Computer can take care of that. Looks like we're coming to the end of the timeout. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Score 27-0 Salem. And here we go.
Gained 2 yards on the play, third down, and actually a game over 1 where they stopped. Third down and 4. going to bring the number 23, James Newby, for the first down. Nick takes a knee. Once again, quarterback takes a knee to run the clock down.
So it looks like 4 straight knees to run the clock down. There's 33 seconds left. And that was 3rd down. And that's it. The Spartans are winners. The final score, 27-0 here at Northside. We'll be back next Friday night when the Spartans go to Blacksburg to play. Remember, if you can't make the game, you can always watch at All Sports Cafe live in high def and cheer on the Spartans and eat the Valley's best wings. We'd like to thank All Sports Cafe and Bramilton Computer for helping us bring you this broadcast of Salem Spartans football.